What the fuck happened? I'm going to tell you what the fuck happened with these two. It's Brynn and Phil Hartman. You may remember me from such films as that guy off The Simpsons who did 18 characters. Yeah, him. He's a fucking Libra. She's an Aries. Opposite their sister signs, right? I'm watching Autopsy. Libra men are trash. Whatever placement, they're trash. I'm sorry, Phil Hartman. Like, you were a good guy and you did so much good. But when I heard he had a boat, I was like, oh my god, this is me and my partner. Anyway, so basically he paid no attention at home. He had 2 wives before he got with her. And this is by no means, like, against him. I get it, he worked really fucking hard. And he was a very clever man. I'm watching the Autopsy. It's crazy that he'd give her caliber pow-pows when she's got a volatile temper, and she was on sertraline and Coca-Cola and alcohol, which then makes another drug. I've forgotten what it's called. But anyway, this woman, beautiful. She had just turned 40. This happened on the 28th of May, 1998. You recognise his face, right? He's Troy McCloy. And he was on News Radio with Joe Rogan and Andy Dick. I never watched it, but I've heard Joe Rogan talk about it. Beautiful wife, beautiful woman. Lucky man. Not so lucky, though. What went terribly wrong is he was incredibly passive and put work before everything, I think. And he promised her a career, blah, 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 that kind of thing. And the only role this woman got was a little part in Third Rock from the Sun. Like, I actually really feel this woman's pain. I really, really do. I feel her pain, envy, anger, and taking lots of cola. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get that high. Really, I don't. I used to take it, and it just makes me angry. So that must have been what it did for her, actually. And as an Aries, Mars is in Scorpio, so he's secretive. I'm sure they both had affairs. She even thought he was gay at one point, but she had this ex-boyfriend who she'd go around to because she wanted attention. And when she came for, like, casting things at SNL when they're, like, in the boardroom, whatever, she was sitting on all the other men's laps, and one woman felt uncomfortable about it. Phil didn't give a shit because he was obviously, like, kind of used to it and let her get away with it. It was kind of one of those Hollywood situations. You don't make me look stupid, I don't make you look stupid. But the sad thing is, this was the first time they had kids together. I think one was 6, one was 9, so that's got to fucking hurt. So it's really, really, really sad consequences here. I just think she never felt good enough for him, or he made her feel invisible. Whereas he wanted to maybe work hard for his family, but have a beautiful trophy wife. Sorry, that is how I see it. Trigger warning, whatever. That is how I see the situation. He just put work first, and it paid off. It paid off what he did. But the fact that he chose his third wife to have kids with, and then he's gone and he's got a Scorpio South Node, which is actually apparently harder than a Scorpio moon. That's coming from someone with a Scorpio moon. And I know people with a Scorpio South Node, and they are a bit cray-cray. So they had a lot of pow-pows in their house. And it wasn't just one pow-pow used. It was a couple. No, it was 3. It was 3. And honestly, the relationship reminds me so much of my own one. And so many women can probably relate when they feel invisible in a relationship and they feel like their partner doesn't take any accountability, but they'll gaslight him. As soon as I found out he was a Libra, I was like, oh my god. But he has a hard chart. He has a hard astrology chart. She does too, but yeah, Aries and Libra, hey, sister signs, couldn't be more different. And astrology girlies, Libra men will gaslight you till the sun comes home. So you might be saying, for example, my person says, I was just saying all the time. She was out with her friend that night really late. I think she came back really high. It's just really unfortunate, but I'm just saying, stay away from Libra men. Stay away from Libra men. And Libra men, stay away from Aries women.